welcome to another exclusive web show. Now, we've been really busy playing Invasion of the Shoppers game, and we haven't actually found anything to talk about, have we? Which is quite embarrassing.
It is embarrassing, but not as embarrassing as the time that you ripped your trousers live on Level Up.
Yes!
All right.
Okay, yeah, for those of you who don't know, yeah, it was in the very, very first show, and I did rip my trousers, but can I just point out, I'm actually still wearing them today, right? Check out,
Right,
yeah.
very good.
Fashionable.
They're very good.
Yeah, I managed to put down, a different, pattern underneath, make it nice and fashionable, put my little star there. So, it's a
Recycling.
good recovery. And I recycled my trousers.
All right, cool.
But anyway, speaking of embarrassing moments, it's not as embarrassing as having a, let's say, David Snedden album.
Oh!
That was a present.
Yes, yourself.
Yeah.
Alright. So what's the most embarrassing record that you got in your collection then?
Mine's probably Spice Girls album. I mean, they were a very good girl band, but I remember me and brother having an argument on who should buy the album.
Good in. Go on now, Aisha.
Me, I had I had 3 S-Club 7 albums actually.
They're cool.
I know, honestly, I really loved them, right? But it's like, I used to get a lot of stick for it at school.
Right.
So my friend used to try and sneak in posters for me, and I had to put them on my wall.
Oh, I got Ricky Martin, Peter
Love
Andre.
He's not actually lying.
Wham. I'll not carry on then.
All right. I just love that though in school, passing a poster. Yeah. Got a poster of Bradley for your eye.
That's exactly how it was.
Stick it in your bag.
Exactly how it was.
Love that.
But I've got another good one here.
Go on
What's
then.
the most embarrassing item of clothing that you've ever worn?
Oh, good.
Mark?
I don't think this chat is long enough. But I'll say just buy the Pop Idol the DVD. I was like just leather / denim jacket.
Oh, no.
Sequined jacket.
Sequins.
How I got so far in that show, beggars belief. You got some fashion sense, that's for sure.
True.
My one was one time when I was in school, and I wore this very flamboyant purple dress with like lots of different patterns of yellow, orange, green, blue, white, black, and my school uniform was actually green.
Ah.
Right.
Lovely.
Mine's probably my leather pants.
Please go on.
No, just carry on.
Yeah, all right.
Do
Okay,
we have a
so
pants?
apart from trouser malfunctions, Aisha, what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you on TV?
Okay, I'm trying to think back. One of the glitches that we had in was to do with greasy hair, and one of the fixes that came in said, ask your hairdresser for some advice. And I was reading out the fix and quite seriously said, why not ask your hairdryer?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, and I meant it in the broadest possible sense.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay.
All right.
So what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you ever then?
Yeah, ever.
I can't tell you that.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
All right. I've had lots of embarrassing moments. Trying to think of one that's safe. Okay. One time, I had on a humongous rucksack. It was about this big, which is quite
That
big
is
for a rucksack.
humongous. Yeah.
That's just in length, and this big in width. It was massive.
Right.
That's
And
large,
it
not
was-
intermediate. Carry on.
It was apparently specially designed for your back, like foot back problems and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Me though, my
Stop
fast
selling the bag. Just tell us the story.
No, I'm not selling the bag. What happened was that I filled it up with too much stuff. I'm walking past the music room with my so-called best friend. Got caught on the door, and I went flying onto the floor and
Oh no.
fell down. And she wouldn't stop laughing. So thanks very much, Veronica. Thank you.
Oh, Veronica.
Probably the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me ever is like I was on a date with this girl, the pictures. Her name's Catherine. I went, do you want some popcorn, Claudette?
Oh,
Claudette!
that's
It
not
doesn't
even
even
near.
sound like it.
At least you didn't call her Dave.
Could have happened, you know. She didn't give me any popcorn.
No, I bet she didn't.
No.
Right, I've got one. I'm going to try and make it short. It's quite a long one. But anyway, I used to have long blonde hair with blonde streaks.
Sorry.
And I looked like a member of Busted. Remember Busted?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Go on.
Well, this everybody used to think I was in Busted. This guy came up to me when I was on Top of the Pop Saturday and said, "So how's it going?" I didn't know him, but I thought, just carry on. Yeah, good mate, really good, really good. He goes, so you're just presenting now, not singing? So I thought, he must know me. So I said, yeah mate, yeah. And he goes, how's Richard? I ain't got a clue, Richard. And I just went, yeah, he's fine, mate. I've got to go. And I walked off. Turns out Richard is the manager of Busted. I'm not kidding. I'm not lying.
Yes.
What a pathetic person, though, to think, oh, it's him from Busted. I've obviously worked with him. I'll go and have a chat with him for half an hour. Not even him.
Not pathetic.
Oh.
I thought that he was you.
Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice of me, I thought, to carry on.
Yeah.
Richard's great.
We're carrying on a little bit too much.
Yeah, I think we are.
Too embarrassing.
Come on,
Yeah,
move
but you
on.
know what? We're going to be back next week with another very exclusive web show right here for you on Level Up, which hopefully won't be as embarrassing. But in the meantime, though, make sure that you do check out Invasion of the Shoppers. It's a very, very addictive game. I'm addicted, they're waving and smiling, and so am I.
See you later. I crashed the wedding.
Apparently.